A Gombe-based Islamic scholar has warned against the dangers of envy, describing it as a sin that could lead one to eternal damnation. According to the Cleric, envy is not directed at the one who receives Allah's favour, but at Allah himself who bestows it. He therefore urged Muslims to avoid such an act, which amounts to direct confrontation with the Almighty. Trust TV's Hassan Lawan Koli reports.
During his Friday sermon, the chief imam of Masjid At-Taqwa in Gombe, Sheikh Adam Ardo, described envy as one of the most dangerous spiritual diseases of the heart. He stressed that Muslims must at all times avoid being envious of Allah's blessing upon others.
The envy, it's one reward. It consumes one's reward just like the fire consume cottons. So we should try to avoid that. As Muslims, we are not supposed to do that. Envy is just hating the favors of Allah upon another person. Or even when he gets it, you try to do whatever you want to do in order to see that he is relieved of these favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whoever is doing this is not against the person, but he is fighting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he is not going to succeed.
The Cleric outlined categories of envy and advised Muslims to seek Allah's favor directly rather than focusing on what has been granted to others.
Envy can be divided into two. First is the one that when he sees the favors of Allah with another person, he will not be happy. His heart will be blackened. He will not be free. His heart will be contracted because he doesn't like what he sees. But he will not make any move, either by his tongue or his actions, to ensure that those favors departed the person. And the second one is the one that will hate those things that Allah has bestowed upon somebody, and at the same time make attempt, either by words of mouth, insulting him, saying a lot of things that are not good, trying to pull him down, the PhD syndrome, doing a lot of things, and his actions too speaks volume of the level of his envy. So as Muslims, all these things are prohibited by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Sheikh R.O. further cautioned the persistent envy is destructive, affecting almost every aspect of life. He added that envy represents a direct rebellion against Allah, one that could ultimately lead the offender into hellfire. Hassan Koli, Trust TV News, Gombe.